Well, it did snow, Zuzu. It did snow. And it's not as pretty as it was yesterday. But you want to go outside? Let's go. It's a little easier for you to get out today than it was yesterday, right? Oh, look, Dennis made some paths for you. This is what happens. It's like rainy, drizzly now. The snow can start out to be so pretty, and then there are still leaves in the trees, so the leaves fall down from the snowstorm, and that doesn't look real pretty. And then everything gets kind of like dirty snow rather than just nice white sparkling nighttime snow or daytime. So there goes the puppy. She's like, well, she's not a puppy, she's 5 years old. She's gonna try to go. Oh, I won't show you that because she does have a difficult time because she's so low to the ground. But she's handling it. She's so low to the ground and the snow is high that it makes it difficult. But any of you with the tiny dogs understand that, I'm sure. Let's see. She's finished. Zuzu, you did so well. Come on back. You gonna come in now? Not yet? You smell some animals out there? I'm sure you do. We live right in the city. Through those trees there is the parking lot for a giant CVS store. And I walk to that part of the yard and go right to that corner there and slip through. My husband put a chain link fence beyond that side of the trees, and there's a gate. So I go through the gate, and then I'm at CVS, and look who's back. Zuzu, you're such a good girl. Okay, you get a cookie for that. Here you go. At least you go out. Not like your sister Molly. Here you go. Have it. You gonna just grunt? Hey, what's the matter? Hey, look at me. What's up? You don't like me to have the phone in your face? What's the matter? It's a cookie. You don't want your cookie? Okay, there it goes. Oh, you didn't want to take it from me. Huh, what are you mad at me about? I didn't go anywhere. Oh, you're all wet. That's why you want me to towel you off, don't you? Okay, I gotta go find the dog towel and get Zuzu dried off. She doesn't like being wet. Okay, so Monday, December 2nd. Every day shouldn't be a challenge, but you should have a challenge every day to accomplish. I don't know if that's a philosophy, but that's kind of like what I do. I need to make sure I do a thing every day that will make me happy that I did something, because when you're retired, a lot of the time you're just kind of having a good time. So you want to do something that is a challenge that makes you feel good about having accomplished something for the day. At least that's how I roll. That's the way I like to do things. Here's a room we haven't ventured into in a while. Believe it or not, this room was clean 2 weeks ago. But then I got busy crafting and doing holiday stuff. And this looks bad. If you can't stand clutter, I suggest you turn this off now. I'm going to show you what my challenge will be today. Here goes nothing. Yikes! Desk or work area needs to be cleaned up. Those are a batch of lip balms that have their protective what do we want to call it, shrink wrap on it, but I have to get my heat tool out and shrink wrap all those. Have a bunch of hand cream there. This has to be straightened out. This terrible thing right here that looks like it's impossible to do anything with. These are empty boxes. These are just empty boxes that I save for when I sell things on eBay. So these have to be put into a storage area. My desk, well, I did day 1 of Vlogmas yesterday, so that was last night's editing. No, I'm not eating this candy. These are going to be little things to put in. Oh, I won't say on my blog because I don't want someone to know what they're for. Stamping area. must get cleaned up. Are these little spoons just adorable? Candy cane spoons, peppermint flavored. They're in with my Swiss Miss Hot Cocoa Mix packets. I still have an opportunity to make more. Here are more clear bags to, okay, knitting stamps, holiday stamps, and this right here, this will be a future Vlogmas day. This, I believe, Merry Moose with the matching punch. Merry Moose is going to be my stamp for Christmas this year, because there's a Merry, is there? There is. Merry Christmas. I just like that. And my moose is gonna have a scarf. Okay. So this is my workroom. These are things that have to get sold on eBay. This is okay, all you yarnies, people who have yarn, buy yarn, use yarn, love yarn. I'm going to show you my stash, and you'll be laughing at me. See this? See this little plastic crate? There's my stash. That and this. And that has some tools, some pom-pom makers and stuff in there. That's my stash. This is big paper that has to go in the storage area too. When I say the storage area, I mean the attic. Some of my bags are here. A basket of bags. You can see I don't have a lot of projects going. I'll show you what my projects are later. Here's another challenge for Christmas. A lot of glare. I got the St. Nicholas gnome felting kit. Santa gnome? Is that what he is? I think yes. Well, that I need to learn to do before Christmas. This is my wall of stamping item. Those are stamps. All the things that look like CDs are stamps. When there is a matching punch that goes with the stamp, what I've been trying to do, I've been revamping this room, and I'm trying to store the punches with the stamps, because I used to be stamping every day, so I was right on. I knew everything I had. Now, with the advanced age, as well as being away from it, not doing it every single day, got a lot of things that I have to catch up on. These are my punches. These are supplies in clear boxes, mostly ribbons, strings, baker's twine, stuff like that. Oh, I've got some small jars, some small canning jars. Good to know. Paper. Those things back here, which are, dare go back here. This is mostly papers. That's my, that's the extended arm that goes to my featherweight. That belongs in the kitchen. A lot of this stuff got relocated from other spots because I was doing Thanksgiving and everybody was coming over. We couldn't have room for all this clutter. All right, one last pan of the clutter with the backlit windows. I should do it the other way. Well, anyway, this is the clutter, and I will show it to you later today once I complete my challenge. Mondays also mean that it's time to refill the medication boxes. Okay, here we go. We need, I'm going to do today's outside the box so that I'll have a full 7 ready to go for the week. So Monday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. What do I take? Nah, that's high blood pressure stuff. Actually, I have 2 high blood pressure things. I have another one. This is also high blood pressure stuff. So I'll fill this week up. I'm going to just have to pull one out for tonight because these I take at night. So I'm not going to take one now. And I'm not going to leave it outside the box for later because I'll forget. If I leave my Monday lid open, then I'll know I haven't completed my full day's requirement of medication. 1, 2, there's one for today. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. One more, which would be what we used to call Lipitor. They used to call it what? Vitamin L. One for today. And now I should have 4 in each day's worth. And I've got 5 in today's because I've got one of those evening ones that I have to take later. Alright, so that's it for most. Now I don't do my vitamins. I know I have to take vitamins every day, and I take my vitamins as gummies so that I don't get mixed up for what I'm taking. So that's my multivitamin there. That is pretty cool. It's a Vitafusion. It's kind of a cool. It's Vitafusion, and it's sweetened with honey, so it's not as sugary as regular gummies, which is good, I suppose. And then I have the CVS brand of the vitamin D gummies, which I believe is probably all sugar, but I take it anyway because, again, it helps me to remember what I'm taking every day. Which, as you get advanced in years, you gotta keep you gotta pay attention to that. Crash. Okay, here I am. In addition to the challenge of cleaning the upstairs craft room today, I have things that I have to get done down here. Yesterday, I needed to go buy a little more SF101 for some of the bags I'm making. I cut out 2 of the Finch bags yesterday, but I couldn't finish them because I needed 11 more inches of SF101. Usually I don't buy it like this. I usually buy it in a bolt, like those bigger bolts that you can get for like $10 at... You didn't see that. I just cut with good scissors. I just cut plastic with good scissors. It must be the Vlogmas fever. I don't know. So anyway, I usually buy it in a more economical way, but I wanted to get to this ASAP because I want to get as much sewing done today as I can, because anything that I have to sew for Wednesday night's craft show has to get done. I'm notorious for waiting till... No, that's not true. I always plan ahead, and I always have a plan, so I don't wait till the last minute. What happens is life marches in and gets in between my plans. Okay. So I'm going to be down here stitching away on a couple more Finch bags and maybe 2 more rice bags. Don't know. I always have high hopes. It's not a good thing. I know I said I had to clean my upstairs room, and I do. This room isn't... This room could use it too, but I'm going to wait till tonight. I have my cousin-in-law Lisa coming tonight. We've been quilting. She wanted to learn to quilt, and I've been trying to show her some, I'm not a great teacher, but I can show people what I know. So she made an elephant applique quilt using, I told her just take my machine home. Once she mastered the machine, the embroidery machine, which does the applique for her, she took it home and got all her elephants on her 10-inch squares or 9.5-inch squares. She's got that all pieced and ready to be backed. So she's coming tonight around 6 o'clock. This is Monday, December 2nd. She'll be here tonight at 6. So I'm going to help her. We're going to make sure her quilt's square off her backing fabric, throw it all on the long arm, and I think she's going to tackle the quilting, because I helped her with the last. This is her second quilt already, and it's in less than a month, I think. We started early November, like around November 2nd, and this is December 2nd, so it's about a month, and she's going to be finishing up her second quilt. Okay, they're baby quilts, but that doesn't matter. It's still a quilt. So she'll be coming at 6. So in between me helping her out, I will be able to tidy up here and there. But you've probably seen by now that I work in chaos. I kind of work in clutter and chaos. When it's done, I clean everything. Everything gets to be pristine, and then I start again, and stuff flies. So I'm gonna do some sewing for a couple hours. See you soon. Well, it is now a little afternoon time. I've just had some lunch. I had some leftover turkey pot pie that I made on Thanksgiving Day, or the next day. And I'm leaving my bags mid-pocket. Mid-pocket, I'm making 2 at a time. It's always better to do 2 at a time. 4 at a time is even better, but I didn't have that much time to cut out for this morning. And I must go out. I have on my new wellies because it's still snowing. Let me flip this camera around and let you see. Oh, let's get in the light. I'm bundling up for the snow. I don't have very good light anywhere, do I? Here we are. This is a little better. And here's what happens when you use leftover yarn from your weekender to make your hat Dana. Okay, now we're going up. Let's go up. I'm going to go upstairs. As I said, this room can use some work, but that'll be tonight. I'm about halfway through the day, so that's not too bad. Go back up the stairs. This is my painting project that hasn't happened yet, as you can see. This is the hallway where I was supposed to be painting. Here's all stored stuff. As I said, if you can't stand the clutter, get out of the video. Now, I need my list for the store. I must go to the store in the snow because we need a few things. While I ate my lunch, I made my list. I fed the dogs, who have ignored their food, as they always do. And I'll be off to buy a few things and get back here and cook some food for later in the day, as well as finish those bags and, not to forget, clean the room behind that door. See you later. Not too bad. I'm glad I wore my boots though. My car's already cleaned off. I was out in the snow last night, so it didn't have too much snow. Plus, I'm sure my husband cleared it off for me. Locked. Okay. I'm gonna go to the local Walmart. It's the closest store that has everything I need. It's not my favorite store. And being the second day of the month, it will be quite busy. But I can deal with that because they have since put in self-service checkout. I love it. Alright, here we go. I'll bring you on the ride. That might be interesting. Might not. Let's see. Make you sick with those windshield wipers. Seatbelt on, and away we go. Making sure not to bang into my husband's truck that's parked behind me, which, not so funny story, last week my dad came over and I did back into his truck accidentally with him in my car and my husband, all 3 of us in the car, and I backed into my father's pickup. That was bad. Oh, snow's kind of deep right here. I suppose I should have shoveled myself out. Not. One thing I don't do, I'm going to be 67 years old on Friday, and I don't shovel. I think I'm lucky to have been alive this long. I need to get myself in better physical shape before I could attempt such a thing. Alright, this street doesn't look too bad, does it? Oh, let's see. Here we go. I don't like having to go out in the middle of the day because it's disruptive and I don't get as many things done, but I have to go get some supplies in. My friend called me today and told me it's going to snow some more tonight. This is only the beginning. So I thought I'd go out and get more dog food. Yeah, the dogs need dog food. Of course. Of course they do. I need some coffee cream, huh? And some milk. My husband drinks a lot of milk. Okay, so this looks like it's a boring part of a vlog. I won't bore you with any more of the drive. But this is what it looks like on a snowy day in New England. See you later. Here we are at Walmart. I would have much preferred to go to Aldi's, but they don't have the dog food that my dogs love to snub. So I buy the dog food here they may or may not want to eat. Not too many snowbanks. Parking lot's nice and clear. Don't better lock my car. The old Subaru. Okay. So here's the Walmart in North Smithfield. It's pretty busy, as I thought it would be. This is beginning of the month, which usually people like to get their food at the beginning of the month. And also, there's more snow predicted. So, the joke here in Rhode Island is, anytime it's gonna snow, people rush to the stores to buy milk, bread, and eggs. I don't know why everybody wants to make French toast during a snowstorm, but that's what it appears to be. I'll check back in when we're in the store. Okay, I got everything on the list. Dog food got cut off, but no, was it dog food? Yeah, dog food got cut off. I got the chicken. No, I didn't get light cream because they didn't have any. I got milk. And then I got some other extra things. Do your grocery lists have this note on the bottom? Non-superwash sport fingering, 2 colors, 50 grams each. That's in case I happen by a yarn store. It's not going to happen today. It's Monday, and the ones I looked up that I know about are all closed on Monday. So now, cash out time. Whew. Well, I'm back in the car, all cashed out. Notice how I park in the very last parking space at the end of the way. That's so that I can get my exercise, which my doctor really wants me to get exercise. So I always try to do that. Do I look a little windblown? I should. It's windy, it's raining, it's yucky out. I lost the hat, Dana. Even though it's windy and cold and raw, I still can't take very much heat. Gets me too warm. I don't know if my camera's gonna work there. For the ride home. Alright, let's see what time it is. What kind of time did I make today? It is, come on, 1:19. Okay, I kind of blew it a little bit, but I'll be home by 1:45 the latest, maybe earlier. The treacherous ride home. Nah, it's not. It's not bad out at all. It's just lousy. It's gray. It's dirty snow. It's people shopping. There were a lot of people in the store. Either no one in the greater Woonsocket area has a job, or the community is very old like me and everyone's retired. There were little kids, so there are some moms that probably don't work because their kids are too little yet. So it's much smarter, I think, to stay home with the kids than pay for daycare. Unless you have like a really decent job, it's very difficult to keep your kids in daycare. I know, I stayed home because I couldn't afford daycare. And then and I had a big space between my kids. My son was like a freshman at Rhode Island College, and my daughter was in first grade, I think it was. First and second grade. And I used to have him watching her, but it was kind of the other way around. Especially when I worked at night, because she was quite the reporter. But needless to say, it was hard to work with 2 kids that age. It was hard, so I didn't work until they got to be that age. But in the end, everything works out, right? That's the beauty of this life. Everything works out. Huh? And I have to go because now I have a phone call. Be back later. Hi, back again. It's about 7:30 Monday night. So I thought I'd check back in because I've been checking in and out during the day, and I don't know how much time I've got. I didn't want these the Vlogmases to be too long because a lot of people are out there doing Vlogmases, and you don't want to be spending an hour watching just one person. So I think this will be my last segment for tonight, although I didn't get to show you some of the things that I've been up to. I'm just finishing up 2 Finch bags here. Look at how big they are. You see how big they are? I just have to stitch up the lining and put the rope, put the drawstring through the casing, and it also has this little, so that's one of them. And the other one I really like, haven't turned, oh, I didn't finish, I thought I was finished sewing it. Look, I still have those 2 seams to sew. Well, what I'll do is show you what the fabric looks like. It's a mosaic. How cool is that? I love it. Well, this will just take me 2 minutes to finish up. I'm going to finish this up now and probably say goodbye for today. Vlogmas Day 2, December 2nd. And I have my little tripod on the table because, you know, that room upstairs I told you I was going to straighten out? I did it, and I found my little so now I have my short tripod and my big tripod. So that was good. I didn't know where it was. I knew I had it. I didn't lose it. It was just misplaced. I did more cleaning in here as well. Let's see if I can show you. I was stitching, but look at, I cleared my tables. And, well, that one was clear, but I'm cutting things now. But I moved this stuff around. That's my new scan and cut, which was over there. So I moved my Singer. The reason I moved this here is because there's better light. There's better light there. And I expected that we'd be quilting tonight, but what happened was it's snowing again here in Rhode Island, and Lisa was going to come, and when we talked and decided it's a lousy night, plus she was bringing back my embroidery machine. That thing comes in a big trolley. It's very heavy, you know, because you get the arm, you get the body of the machine, and whatever else I gave her to take home. So anyway, she's going to come another night, maybe after Wednesday, because tomorrow I'm going to wrap things up for my marketplace that's going to happen on Wednesday. And I think tonight I'm just, after I finish these 2 bags, I'm going to figure out my list, just what I'm taking, and then make all my price tags and do all that between today and tomorrow so that I'm not last minute Annie on Wednesday. So that's it. Thank you for joining me on day 2 of Vlogmas. I'm having fun so far. I just hope I can find enough content. We'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Goodbye now.